Every civilization has its symbol. Some chose gold, others marble, some fire. But the story of the apple began not in palaces, but in silence. High among the Tian Shan mountains, wild trees scattered their seeds to the wind. No empires, no borders, only fruit, sweet as memory, waiting to be found. These were forests older than history itself. Bears feasted on fallen apples. Birds carried seeds between valleys. Unknowingly, they were gardeners of the future. Here the apple learned resilience, frost, drought, thin soil, and from this struggle, sweetness was born. Then came humanity's great roads, trails of trade that would one day be called the Silk Road. Traders rested beneath the wild trees, gathered fruit, and carried seeds westward in their saddlebags. With every step, the apple crossed another border. In Persia, poets called it the fruit of the heart. It adorned temple offerings to Anahita, goddess of water and fertility. To gift an apple was to speak without words. When the apple reached Greece, myth embraced it. Aphrodite, goddess of beauty, claimed the golden apple that sparked the Trojan War. To toss an apple to one's beloved was to ask for their love in return. Rome turned myth into method. They catalogued varieties, grafted branches, built orchards beside villas, an empire of soldiers and scholars, and apples. Legions marched with dried fruit packed beside their shields. As Rome crumbled, knowledge fled to monasteries. Monks became the new farmers. They preserved the apple through centuries of chaos, pruning, grafting, naming, each variety a verse in the hymn of survival. In the Middle Ages, the apple bore double meaning, nourishment and temptation. Painters placed it in Eve's hand, poets in lovers' hearts. Cider flowed through villages, keeping illness at bay. The same fruit that symbolized sin now sustained life. When Europe looked outward, the apple sailed with them. Colonists carried grafts aboard storm-tossed ships, planting trees in every new soil. The fruit of empires became the promise of new beginnings. In time, alchemists and scholars studied the apple's secrets. Isaac Newton watched one fall and saw gravity itself. Painters made it a symbol of perfection, round, balanced, eternal. From Norse legends to Celtic tales, the apple was always more than food. It granted immortality, tempted gods, and promised paradise. Wherever humans dreamed of eternity, an apple hung nearby. Today, the apple is everywhere, in markets, in myths, in machines named after it. 7,000 varieties whisper the names of forgotten farmers. Each bite is still a connection to those wild forests. The apple teaches patience. From seed to tree to fruit may take a decade, a rhythm slower than empire. Perhaps that is why it endures. While nations vanish, the orchard remains. Empires rise and fall, but the sweetness remains. From mountain mist to digital age, the apple has never stopped traveling. Every seed is a story, and every story begins again.